Jonathan Mansky here, and I'm going to be talking about your self-image and head trash. Now, self-image, what is your self-image? Easy way to think about this is imagine that there's this enormous instruction booklet inside your head that says this is who I am, and this is who I'm not, and this is what I do in this situation, and this is what I do in that situation, and here's what I think about this, and here's what I think about that. And every action you take and every decision you make, before you do that, you consult this instruction manual. Well, that's your self-image. There's this manual in your head that tells you how to be you. Now, the thing about this manual is some of what's in that manual is useful and makes your life better, and some of it's junk, what I'm going to call head trash. It's goofy stuff that got in there by accident that makes your life harder than it needs to be. It makes you get in your own way. It causes you to create results and outcomes that you don't want and get frustrated. And the important thing to get about this is that it got in there by accident, right? If you're shy, it's not like you went down to Walmart and bought a bottle of shy juice and drank it and, oh, now I'm kind of shy. Or if you've got worries about money, that you picked up a quart of worry about money and drank it and, oh my gosh, now finances aren't so good. No, this stuff, it got in your head by accident. It got there from society, from culture, from parents, teachers, peers, friends, religion, what you've seen, what you've experienced, and it created this instruction manual in your head. And some of the instructions don't even make sense. They're not logical, and who cares? They still run your life. Your life is run by this self-image, by this instruction manual, and there's this incredible drive to be consistent with what's going on up in your head. As I said again, as I've already said, some of what's in there is useful and contributes to, and some of it is this head trash stuff. And whenever you've got this head trash stuff, you're now fighting yourself. And an easy way to identify where you have head trash is to say a sentence out loud. And when you do that, you're using your body as a feedback mechanism. So let's just make something up here. Let's pretend I registered to run in a marathon that's in 2 months. And so I say out loud, I say, I'm able to complete the marathon. And I notice how my body responds. Now, if I say that, and I notice that maybe my throat tightened up a little bit when I said it, and it was kind of like, I'm able to complete that marathon, that's a clue that I've got some head trash that's going to make it much, much harder for me to complete that marathon. Or maybe my stomach did little flip-flops, a little voice in the back of my head said, you can't do that. Or, you know, it just didn't feel like I was telling the truth. It just didn't feel strong or believable. Any sort of thing like that, that tells me that I have that head trash. And whenever I have that head trash, I am now going to be fighting myself when I try to achieve that outcome. It's kind of like getting in a tug-of-war with an elephant, right? I'm going to pull really hard, and I'm going to get all hot and sweaty and tired. Then I'm going to stop, I'm going to take a break, and I'm going to look around and go, oh my gosh, I haven't hardly moved anywhere. And then I'm probably going to be frustrated, right? Because I'm fighting myself, because I'm fighting this non-conscious, this part of me that's stronger. This non-conscious programming, this self-image, science has proven that 97% of the way you perceive the world, which leads to the way you think and behave and act, it's all a result of that non-conscious programming, that instruction manual that says, here's how I live my life. When you get the stuff in there that's not useful, you're fighting yourself. Now, if I say that same thing out loud, I'm able to complete the marathon in 2 months. And when I say it, it feels strong, it feels true, it feels believable. Then I know that my conscious and my non-conscious are in agreement, that I don't have any head trash, that my self-image allows for me to complete a marathon. And now my chances of achieving that goal of completing the marathon have gone way up. Well, when you find out that you are in conflict with yourself, that you have that head trash, what do you do about that? Well, the answer to that will be in How to Change Your Non-Conscious, in my video, How to Change Your Non-Conscious Programming. So tune into that. This has been Jonathan Mansky reporting from my dining room table. Thanks for tuning in, and please check out my other videos. Thank you very much.